Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 8th International Hospitality Day Awards. These awards celebrate and recognize our industry and the people who work behind the scenes, which help hospitality bring people together through sharing and social interaction, and hospitality guest satisfaction marks the pathway for quality and efficient service to ensure a moment of truth for a guest. I am Shabnam Haldar, your host for this beautiful evening, and it is an absolute pleasure to connect and share the zest and passion of our industry from across the world today. On behalf of the International Hospitality Council, London, and International Institute of Hotel Management, we are immensely grateful to you for celebrating this day, which is dedicated to us. 24th of April is celebrated across the world as International Hospitality Day. And we, IHC London, honors your contribution and hard work to making our hotels, this industry, truly hospitable. Before we start, we have a small welcome performance by Vaibhavi to initiate the celebrations. Yeah, we're waiting for the, you all to be clapping and welcoming Vaibhavi on the stage. There you go.
गणनायकाय गणदैवताय गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि गानचतुराय गानप्राणाय गानतरात्मने गानोत्सुकाय गानमत्ताय गानोत्सुकमनसे गुरुपूजिताय गुरुदैवताय गुरुकुलस्थायिने गुरुविक्रमाय गुह्य प्रवराय गुरवे गुणगुरवे दैत्यगणक्षेत्रे गुरुधर्मसराराध्याय गुरुपुत्र परिव्राज्ये पुष्पाखण्डखण्डकाय गीतसाराय गीततत्त्वाय गीतगोत्राय धीमहि गूढगुल्फाय गन्धमत्ताय गोजयप्रदाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि.
Thank you, Vaivavi. It was indeed a wonderful performance. To take the celebrations forward and to acknowledge the contribution of all of these hospitality employees, I would like to invite our Chief Operating Officer of IIHM Hotel School Group, Mr. Abdullah Ahmed, for his opening remarks, please.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of International Hospitality Council London, on behalf of Dr. Bose, the chairman and CEO of IIHM Hotel School, I take this opportunity and my pleasure to welcome you all to the celebration of International Hospitality Day Awards. Well, there's a Father's Day, there's a Mother's Day, there's a day for a lot of people in a lot of places around the world, but there's no day for us. There was no day for hospitality industry, for the industry that works 24/7, for the industry that's always there, for the industry that's always within ourselves, celebrating away from our families. There was no day. 8 years ago, Dr. Bose, the chairman and CEO of IIHM Hotel School, decided that we should have a day dedicated to us. We should have a day to celebrate the passion, the madness that we all built with. And with this passion behind and with this thought behind, Dr. Bose made sure that there is a day that's born that is dedicated to us. 8 years ago, International Hospitality Day was born, and this day is dedicated to the entire hospitality fraternity of the world. Which is respected the world over. And this year, IHD again has been celebrated across 80 countries. This day is celebrated on the 24th of April. And because of the massive events that we do around the world, it takes time for us to complete all the cities. And Dr. Bose makes sure that he travels personally himself to all the locations to connect the hospitality industry together under the same roof. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't realize what we do, but what we do is connect the world. What we do is spread smiles to the people who come to us. And that's what we do. Keeping away our families, we're ensuring that all the festivals we are here in the hotel and spreading smiles. And so it is important that we celebrate ourselves, celebrate this day in our hotels, and celebrate the passion of people behind the hospitality industry or behind the scenes who work relentlessly, bringing smiles to our guests. Let's put our big hands together for International Hospitality Day, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we've got a short video. I'll request the AV team to play for you to see what goes behind the making of International Hospitality Day. May we have the AV, please?
So today we have a very nice segment, which is the first time it's introduced, which is called the Hospitality Honors in 2023 Hotel Restaurant. And where we already hotel and sector.
Thank you so much, Dr. Bose, once again, for your leadership, for your stewardship, Ma'am Bose, and to your amazing team which supports you so well.
He himself is a brand. I can say that. Thank you so much for this honor. I am grateful that you consider us that being part of this entire family and as a part of the family. It is believed that recognition is a form of flattery. So all of us are flattered for sure. Wow. Number two, thank you very much, Dr. Bose. You really put the hospitality group together. And I don't think there's anybody else who will do this. So to that, thank you, and Ma'am Bose, thank you very much. So your involvement and the way you bring all of us together in all the events, either it's IIM or maybe outside the IIM, but you always keep a very good relationship with all of us, and you're a great motivator. So thank you very much once again.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so the IFA Awards of the hospitality fraternity is finally here. Ladies and gentlemen, without wasting much time, I would like to now invite Secretary General for International Hospitality Council, Mr. Ronald Scott, logging in all the way from Edinburgh today to give his welcome speech. Over to you, Mr. Ronald Scott.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening to all of you in Mumbai. And thank you very much indeed, Abdullah, for that introduction. It is indeed a great privilege and pleasure for me in my role as Secretary General of the IHC London to be able to speak to you all tonight on this very auspicious occasion. It is the IHC IHM Hospitality Day Awards is a very important means of recognizing the contributions, the fantastic contributions that so many people in the hospitality industry around the world make to the industry. And that's why you are all here tonight. You are people who have made a difference, a big difference to our industry. It's an important industry which is followed around the world and which attracts a huge diversity of individuals into their different roles within the organization. For me, the training and development of young people, and sometimes not so young people, is extremely important. But in all cases, wherever you are, people who are training, people who are developing need role models. And all of you who are here today receiving the Hospitality Day Awards are such people. You are people that they can look up to. They are people that inspire confidence and ambition to develop and become leaders of the hospitality industry in the future. The industry needs people to come through year after year after year to take on these roles, not just in the existing industry, but in the developing industry. Now that the pandemic, gratefully, is over to a large extent, the industry is expanding now at quite a fantastic rate. We are now seeing reports from many parts of the world that the industry is achieving pre-pandemic levels of business and plus. So we need more people. So I say to all of you here tonight, I wish I could be with you in person. Unfortunately, I'm not. I am actually speaking to you from the tee of the first hole at Aberdare Golf Club. So I hope you appreciate the view. But I really do congratulate all of you and thank you very, very much for everything that you have done for the hospitality industry. I wish you all the very best and I hope you enjoy a very pleasant evening. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Scott, for those inspirational words. And thank you, Mr. Ahmed, for those lovely opening remarks, as always. I would now like to invite Professor David Foskett, Chairman, International Hospitality Council, London, to say a few words, please.
Good evening, everyone, and good afternoon from the UK. It is a great pleasure for me personally to address you today on this very, very special day, where we recognize the icons of the industry, the talent of the industry, the importance of this industry to the world economy. And as my colleague Ron Scott has said, post-pandemic now, we are growing. Hospitality is growing. People have an insatiable appetite to travel, tourism. And wherever there's tourism, there is hospitality. And there is no better place to celebrate Hospitality Day than in India. India gives a great gift to the world of hospitality. India, it is in your DNA to be hospitable. You lead the world in telling us all how to deliver the best quality, the highest quality, the luxurious quality of hospitality. And today we honor all those of you who are receiving an award for your great talent, for your contribution to the industry. And we thank you for being such great icons of this industry and what you demonstrate to the young people about the future of the industry and how they can aspire to such high levels. This is the greatest industry in the world for social mobility. And we all recognize that. No more than IIHM in the work that they do. The work that they do is vital to educate the future students, the future managers, supervisors, chefs that we all need in the future. And IIHM is a very visionary, even to create the Young Chef Olympiad. The Hospitality Day is vision. IIHM looks at change. And change is important. To live is to change, but to grow is to change often. And we see that demonstrated by IIHM and its wonderful CEO, Dr. Suborno Bose, who champions so many new initiatives and tells us how to move forward in this fantastic industry. And we recognize today all of you. And for me, it is a great honor to speak to you, to know many of you, of such great icons of the industry. Do never underestimate what you have achieved and what you have given to the world of hospitality. So I congratulate you all, and I thank you for your enormous contribution to this fantastic industry. So congratulations and well done, and have a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor David Foskett, for those inspirational words. The man who started this all just about 8 years ago is now a celebration across 80 countries. Ladies and gentlemen, I would now like to invite the CEO, International Hospitality Council, London, Chairman of International Institute of Hotel Management Worldwide, and Chairman, Young Chef Olympiad, Dr. Suborno Bose. But before that, if I may please request my IT team to play the AV of Dr. Bose.
Dr. Suborno Bose, a brilliant chartered accountant and founder of Indie Smart Group Worldwide and IIHM, is a first-generation entrepreneur, champion of sustainable development goals, author, global speaker, and a hospitality icon. He is the man behind the Young Chef India Schools and the famous Young Chef Olympiad, which is the largest culinary Olympiad in the world where over 55 plus countries participates and that promotes young culinary talent across the world. He is also the CEO of the International Hospitality Council, London, and initiated the International Hospitality Day celebrated every year on 24th of April. Dr. Bose conferred the Hall of Fame award to Mr. Ratan Tata, chairman of Tata Group, in 2017 on the occasion of International Hospitality Day. Dr. Bose believes in striving hard to provide the best platform in tech education in every field. Therefore, he founded EduGuy, an online education and admission platform. He has authored the famous book, The Art of Hospitality, an engaging read that explores many facets of hospitality and has made relevant contribution to the book, Managing Complexity and COVID-19, among others. Dr. Bose is a prolific speaker and has spoken in several international and national conferences and business meets. Dr. Bose has received many prestigious awards, including the Economic Times Most Promising Business Leader of Asia Award in the presence of the Honorable Prime Minister of Malaysia. He also received the ET Now Business Leader of the Year Award in 2020, acknowledging and applauding his pioneering vision of giving a new meaning to hospitality education. Dr. Bose was awarded the Times Man of the Year Award as Times Visionary Leader in 2022. He has been conferred with honorary doctorate by Queen Margaret University, UK, Edinburgh, Napier University, and West London University, UK. He is a passionate foodie and home cook and loves to fly his microlight aircraft. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Suborno Bose.
Hello and good evening, everybody. It's such a pleasure for me and for my team out here to be in this beautiful maximum city of Mumbai with all my friends, of course, from all over the country. And whenever I come to Mumbai, the best thing that I meet my old friends. So last year we started the International Hospitality Day in Mumbai, and it was a grand mega success. So thank you very much for being with us. And I start by congratulating all those people who would be getting the recognition, the awards, and mostly the people, the nominees of the hotels, the unsung heroes of the people in the industry who always gets unrecognized. So they are the people who get recognized today. Over 120 of those people from the city of Mumbai would be rewarded today, awarded today, for their absolutely incredible job. These are the people who runs the industry. These are the people who are our heart and soul. And these are the people whom we love. And so today we dedicate this International Hospitality Day celebration in this fantastic city of Mumbai to all these 120 nominees of different hotels in Mumbai. And I once again would like to thank my very good friend Atul Bhalla for being so generous in hosting this event. Thank you, Mr. Bhalla. Thank you for all the support of the ITC hotels. And all the arrangements are absolutely royal. This fantastic banquet is something that I never dreamt of doing this event here. One of the biggest things that we do for the IHM is the sustainability and promotion of the 17th sustainable goal. And this year, the theme has been goal number 17, which is a partnership. I think it's a huge, huge goal. Partnership is all about our life in hospitality. I think whether it's our guests who are our biggest partner, our associate and our team who are our biggest partner, the partnership between academia and the industry, partnership between all of us, and of course, partnership with the different kinds of company. At IIHM, I always believe that the only way to grow is to be much ahead of anyone else in the world. And so we went for many partnership. One of our biggest partners is the University of West London in UK. And very recently, you would be very happy to know we have signed up MOU with the Google. And all our students in IHM would be Google certified. And because Google is now putting a lot of emphasis on hospitality, SEOs, and internet and digital marketing in hospitality. So we are possibly one of the first in the world, and I'm sure in India, we're signing this MOU where the students will be taught about the Google. So when you recruit IHM graduates, you know they are not just technically good, they're all also very good on the digital marketing, being certified by Google. We're also signing up a very interesting MOU with a company called Hotstat, who are one of the best in the revenue management in the world. Because in today's world, so many of my friends sitting here, my friends who are general managers, CEOs and all, I think revenue management is at top of our mind always. So we are introducing revenue management as a main module, not as an also taught. So this is one of the main module actually. And we have tied up with Hotstat, which is based in UK, to teach our student the revenue management in the real world. We also have signed up another partnership with a company called Small World, which is an architecture company in the hospitality trade. It's a hotel architecture company, because I feel that our students, the future hospitality general managers like all of you guys, have to understand the hotel architecture. It's very important to know when we talk about sustainability, because architecture and sustainability are so closely linked. Making a hotel in a resort like a place like Goa, or making in Singapore, or making on a hills in Himalayas are all different things, all different architecture fundas and a concept. So this is one of the MOUs which we have just signed, and we started with the master classes where students would be taught about the architecture, sustainability, and how architecture can be a great, in fact, it can be a great cost-effective way of running hotels also, with the natural lights and all those kind of things. So partnership is very important in our life. And we believe that all of you are in the same line, that 17 goals are so important. One of the other goals which we do very passionately is the zero hunger, where we have got over 5,000 food soldiers who are our students from all over the world, all over the country, who actually go and feed the people every week. Every week. It's not once in a year or twice in a year. And these are done in a very organic way, in a very formal way, very structured way. And as we're talking, somebody somewhere in India is feeding some people. So we call them the food soldiers, IHM food soldiers, and we are absolutely committed to that. Because I believe that hospitality comes from the heart. And by doing this, the students also learn a lot of the real hospitality. So once again, big congratulations to all the people who will be getting the very, very exciting and very important award today. We have introduced this special category award this year, which is Hospitality Honors, the most inspirational leaders in hospitality, and of course, the other awards of the outstanding performance and achievement which were there. But the most important awards actually comes as the best nominee, the worker, the best employee from each hotel, which have been nominated by the general manager of that particular hotel. So enjoy the rest of the evening. It's such a great pleasure to be with all of you. And thank you for being with us. Thank you for your guidance. Thank you for your blessings. Thank you for showing us a way. Thank you for mentoring. Thanks, Sanjeev Kapoor, for being such a great mentor for our young chef Olympiad. He has been absolute inspiration. Thank Mr. Diwan Gautam Anand for showing us a lot of things which we have not known before. And all the other friends out here, thank you very much. We are absolutely humiliated. We're absolutely humble about what we do, and just bless us that our students do well. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Bose, for coming over and sharing your insight on this very, very special evening. Now, taking the evening forward, I would now like to invite Padma Shri Chef Sanjeev Kapoor to come up on the stage and share a few words, please.
Thank you, Dr. Bose. Thank you, dear friends. Oh wow, आगे से पता नहीं चल रहा था पीछे सारे इतने लोग बैठे हुए हैं. A big hello to everyone. आगे पीछे में कुछ फर्क नहीं होता, कभी हम आगे होते हैं, कभी पीछे होते हैं. जिंदगी में इसी तरह से चलता है. Anytime I go to any restaurant, could be any part of work, I try and go to the kitchen and tell them, you know what, मैं भी कभी यहीं इस तरह से आपके जैसे काम कर रहा था. किस्मत, मेहनत और बहुत सारी recognition is nothing but a pat on the back, and I'm lucky that pat on the back has come from many people in my career, my life, and anytime there is any recognition, I try and see what I can contribute with, because हमारी इंडस्ट्री में ये गलत क्यों हुआ, ये यहाँ पे इतनी मिट्टी क्यों है, ये ऐसे क्यों है, वो सिखाने वाले बहुत हैं. This is probably one industry जहाँ पे when I got in, I realized कि good morning, good evening करना तो सब सिखा देते हैं, लेकिन गलतियां निकालने में सबसे एक्सपर्ट होते हैं, because that is the expectation. That is the expectation because the guest is not kind. ये हमेशा से हमारी ट्रेनिंग हमेशा रहती है कि कुछ गलत नहीं होना चाहिए. उस कुछ गलत नहीं करने के चक्कर में हमारे को हमेशा यही बताया गया क्या गलत है, क्या गलत नहीं होना चाहिए. एंड आवर एंटायर mindset becomes that we are always looking at what's wrong, and in that we forget that ये जो जितना टाइम हम गलतियां निकालने में लगाते हैं उतना पैटर्न और बैक में निकालें, एक्चुअली उसको दुगना कर दें, the game would change, and that's a guarantee. Working across categories, I can say that this industry can demand much more, command much more. If we start our paradigm, we shift that from what's wrong to what's right, what can be right, and I'm seeing that change. I'm seeing that change, and it's, I think top of mind में अभी भी हमारी इंडस्ट्री, मतलब अभी भी ये पूछना पड़ता है, अच्छा. And this happened 2 days ago. I was at a dinner with some people. Say, oh, बहुत अच्छी salary उसको मिल रही है. Somebody was from a hospitality industry, and this others were not from this industry. So he said कि अब तो बहुत अच्छी salaries हो गई हैं, and फिर अच्छा कितनी हो गई है? So कि 30 लाख है. Now, table of 6, there was one person who was paying that, and बाकी 5 लोग थे, उन्होंने पूछा साल की है या महीने की है? साल की थी. Others were surprised कि अच्छा, oh, okay, आप कह रहे हो कि बहुत अच्छी होगी, but actually, so I think that is the change, and that change will only come in when we collectively believe कि और शाबाशी मिलनी चाहिए, सिर्फ यहाँ से शाबाशी नहीं मिलनी चाहिए, सब तरफ से मिलनी चाहिए. And there was, for chefs, there was somebody who was always standing behind me. We lost him during COVID, Mr. Anil Bhandari, and he would always push chefs की और कैसे उनको recognition मिल सकती है, क्या मिल सकती है, and that's Standing here today, I want to make a promise to the hospitality industry through this forum of IHC that I would do whatever it takes to create more awareness with people who look at pat in the back in the government and see कि हमारे ये जितने awards होते हैं, चाहे वो भारत रत्न है, विभूषण है, भूषण है, पद्मश्री है, that how people in hospitality are considered. जब सब कुछ चाहिए होता है तो hospitality याद आती है, जब pat on the back चाहिए तो अच्छा आप तो others category में हैं. That's where I got it. So I want to change that, and that's something that I can promise. Wish you all the best. Won't stand in between 120. डर लग रहा है जब आप ऐसे बोल रहे हो. सबको अवार्ड तो नहीं दे रहे ना? पैटर्न सबको दे. अच्छा चाहे मना की थी, ले आना फिर तो. Okay. But wish everyone all the very best. Thank you very much. Thank you, Dr. Bose and the team. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chef Kapoor, for super motivational words for this industry. Now, going next, may I please now request Mr. Diwan Gautam Anandji, President of the IIHM International College of Distinguished Fellows, founding trustee, Cuisine India Foundation, and former Executive Vice President, ITC Hotels, to kindly come up and share a few words with us on this very special evening. A big round of applause for him, please. Sure.
I learned very young in life in ITC that tread very carefully on the stages where there have been very great men before you. So there was young Abdullah, who I call the gentleman with steroids. He spoke brilliantly. Then, of course, there was Professor David Foskett and Ron Scott. And then, of course, the one and only Dr. Bose, for which I think you should give him a big hand for that, right? And then my dear friend, and you know, I love this gentleman's differentiation, because wherever he goes, it is always, there's a prelude to it, and it says, Padma Shri, Sanjeev Kapoor. It's called Owner's, Neighbor's Envy and Owner's Pride. All right, on that very happy note, I was told to speak for 2 minutes, so I came prepared, as you can see. With your permission, in a time of extraordinary challenges, the health epidemic is a prequel to the global climate crisis. We need to assume the best in one another. As a hobby historian, I can't say I'm optimistic, but I'm hopeful. And hope impels us to act. There's an old quote that I can't get out of my head these past few weeks. It's from Milton Friedman, one of the most influential economists of the 20th century. And I quote, "Only a crisis, actual or perceived, produces real change. When that crisis occurs, the actions that are taken depend on the ideas that are lying around," and you already heard those wonderful ideas. Okay. It is to celebrate the scholarly ideas that deserve scholarship and are for the scholarly. You know, these gentlemen who spoke before us are all scholars. Their work is a scholarship, and it is understood people who are equally scholarly. So we've complimented everybody, the speaker and the listener, including you, Zorawar. So it is to celebrate the scholarly ideas that deserve scholarship, that are for the scholarly, that we assemble here today under the auspices of IHC London, IIHM, Dr. Bose, the one and only Professor David Foskett, on the 8th year of the International Hospitality Day, which is celebrated across 80 countries, as well as all metropolitan cities in India. For example, London chapter, 6th June, Chennai on the 16th June, and knowing my luck, you'll invite me to Chennai and not to London, Dr. Bose. Dubai and Singapore to happen soon, and that's what we call as hope. The intent is to celebrate the industry and those who make a difference. And beyond the headlines, it is also to celebrate India as our motherland, as today is a world power of service. Now, if you look at the atomized GDP of India, and strangely enough, and I often get into this diatribe with warmongers on my left and diplomats on my right, and I'm the only lone speaker. And I came saying, what about us? He says, you guys don't count. But if you atomize the GDP of India, the largest contributor is the service sector. And thanks to people like Dr. Bose, India's soft power. We've spoken about this, and the question is that future hotels will be more about people, like a cast of characters. Hospitality will always be centered around customer experiences and connecting with people. And Atul, I was speaking with Nakul Anand the other day that you must bring back the humanity in our lives. We can't lose that. We can't lose that humanity. Okay. Even as new technology to free up human error and repetitive skills evolve, customer experiences and new competitive threats change the hotel experience. Outstanding hospitality will still require a thoughtful human touch. The question is, where have all the people gone? If you remember, the Peter, Paul and Mary's old ballad, where have all these people gone? And Dr. Bose, I think, has the solution, because he now trains these people to deal with customer satisfaction. The Hotel of the Future will be an integrator with a new role to play, offering guests a memorable hotel experience uniquely tailored to their expectations every visit. I believe a hotel is a matchmaker, an integrator of people, is a neighbor, an integrator of cultures, and of course, local societies. It's an architect, an integrator of spaces, basis biophilic design, which means you must bring nature into a hotel, a choreographer, an integrator of processes. I can only dedicate this remarkable vision with the prophetic words, like so, and I dedicate this to this wonderful man who we call as Dr. Subrono Bose, and to the one and only Padma Shri Sanjeev Kapoor. And I quote the late Anita Roddick when she said, if you do things well, do them better, be daring, be first, be different, be just. On that very happy note, I wish you all the very, very best for 120 winners.
Thank you very much, Diwan Saab. Your words always bring sunshine even after sunset. So that's you. Thank you very much for your words. Okay, may I now go ahead and request Mr. Paul Walsh, member of British Empire, to kindly come up and share a few words with us on this very special evening, please.
I'm going to go on the stage. Brave, daring. I had a wardrobe malfunction earlier. I don't often wear a suit. Don't worry, I'm not the comic act. So thank you, Dr. Bose, for the invitation. I've known Dr. Bose for about 20 years, ever since I first landed in India as a rather scared young diplomat. And I've sort of been stuck here ever since, unable to leave. I thought I'd change the kind of subject entirely. So many people have spoken greatly about hospitality, the future, where it will go, where it has been. I thought I'd share a story. So I coach rugby. I don't know if many of you know the sport of rugby, but I stay in Calcutta. We have a huge Maidan, very muddy, and I love to coach rugby up to my knees, often in mud, and coach rugby. The most famous rugby player in India is Rahul Bose, good friend of mine. And so that's what I do in my spare time, in most of my time. So you imagine the scene, Maidan, muddy, monsoon, 30, 40 young people out, me, fat, short, unfit, muddy, sweaty, horrible. It's not funny. Little bit. One boy caught my eye, young guy, 14, 15, a bit like me. I suppose that's why I spotted him. Bit fat, bit short. His nickname was Ronnie. Dr. Bose knows him as Saurav. And the reason I want to tell his story just for a few minutes is that I think it epitomizes some of the things that have been said here today about appreciating those that aren't always appreciated, about change. Dr. Foskett said about social mobility, and this is a great story about that. Young guy from nothing, playing rugby on the Maidan. What will you do when you pass your exams, Ronnie? I don't know. What will you do? You've got to think of something to do. We'll help you get through your exams and we'll help you find a place in college. But what will you do? No idea. Clueless. Family has no money. Plays rugby. Good kid. Dr. Bose. Why don't you send him to hospitality? Anybody can make it in hospitality. You have that effort. You show that character and you'll make it. IHM. 3 years. Scrape through every year. Sir, I have to repeat an exam. Ronnie, this is a great chance. Take it. Passes. Placement. Sir, I have one place in Calcutta. Have offered me a job in Calcutta. One new hotel is coming up. But there's also this opportunity in a place called the Four Seasons in Mumbai. What's that about? Mumbai. Ronnie, everybody in the group. Ronnie, go to Mumbai. Go to Mumbai. Fly. Stays in a room with 7 guys in Mumbai, go into the Four Seasons, gets there after a month. Sir, can I work in the bar, the restaurant? No, stay there in the back, clean, do your duty. Friend of his finds him an opportunity in Dubai. So now I'll just skip ahead a little bit and say that now he's a sake sommelier. He's been to Japan to learn sake sommeliership. Is that the right word? I've no idea. He's been to London, level 3 sake sommelier, works in a very, very beautiful hotel that I've seen only the outside of in Dubai, helped to open the Bulgari, has bought his mum a flat in Calcutta. And this applause is for all of you. This applause is for all of you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Walsh. Request you to please stay back on the stage, Mr. Walsh. May I also call Dr. Suborna Bose, CEO, IIHM Hotel School Group, Mr. Rupinder Khurana, Director of International Institute of Hotel Management, Pune, and Mr. Abdullah Ahmed, Chief Operating Officer, IIHM Group, to kindly come up for felicitating the special awards. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, the first section of this award ceremony is IHC London and IIHM Women Achievers in Hospitality World. Initially, to start with and before calling of the names, I wish all the award nominees for this evening many, many congratulations and all the best. Now, going back, the Woman Achiever in Hospitality World, for today evening, Ms. Rakhi Vaswani, chef, author, editor, teacher, and entrepreneur. With a great support system, Ms. Vaswani did a culinary program at Tante Marie Intensive Bakery Program from Lee Cordon Bleu and Richmond Master Bakery Pastry Program, Ashburton Advanced Culinary, PME Sugar Craft Program. Ms. Vaswani is not only a chef, but a best-selling book author, teacher, entrepreneur, running a state-of-the-art boutique, international academy, having UK certified courses, CTH, City and Guilds, and cooking workshops for food enthusiasts of all age group. Ms. Vaswani, in recognition of your considerable achievements as a woman in hospitality, IHC London and IIHM is honored to present this award to you. Moving on, our next category in this segment is IHC London and IIHM Outstanding Achievement and Contribution in the Hospitality Industry. And I'm very pleased to announce the esteemed recipients. To start with, Mr. Ranveer Bhandari, Senior VP and General Manager, Hotel Trident, Nariman Point. Mr. Bhandari is a pass out of Oberoi Center of Learning and Development, graduated in 1985. Having 35 years of enriched luxury hospitality with amazing stints with Oberoi Hotels, ITC Hotels, and Soniver Resorts. Mr. Bhandari, in recognition of your valuable contribution to the hotel industry for over 3 decades, rebranding Indian hospitality, and being a mentor to budding hoteliers, IHC London and IIHM is honored to present this award to you. Our next recipient of the award is Mr. Atul Bhalla, Area Manager, Western East, ITC Hotels, and General Manager, ITC Maratha. A pass out of IIHM Hyderabad with over 32 years of experience with ITC Group. Mr. Bhalla, in recognition of your considerable contribution to hospitality and endeavors to bring recognition to ITC Hotels, IHC London and IIHM is honored to present this award to you. Our next recipient of the award is Mr. Victor Chen, General Manager at Courtyard by Marriott, Mumbai International Airport. Mr. Chen is an alumnus of IIHM Kolkata, a seasoned hotelier who has spent over 20 years in the hospitality industry, having worked in key functions of food and beverage, sales, rooms and events, operations, and has worked in different cities across the country as well as overseas. He's leading Courtyard by Marriott Mumbai International Airport as the General Manager since November 2021. In recognition of your inspiring and valuable contribution to the hospitality industry, IHC London and IIHM is honored to present this award to you. Our next recipient of the award is Mr. Manish Daya, General Manager at Sofitel Mumbai BKC. Mr. Daya kick-started his career after graduating from IHM Goa. He holds years of experience in various brands and is currently working with the Accor Group. Mr. Daya, in recognition of your considerable and valuable contribution to hospitality and bringing accolades to the brand Accor, IHC London and IIHM is honored to present this award to you. The next award goes to Mr. Ritesh Sharma, General Manager, the Taj Mahal Palace in Tower, Mumbai. Mr. Sharma leads the operations at some of the most iconic properties of IHCL, Indian Hotels Company Limited. He has always been a hands-on leader, role model for his team, and apparently also a favorite with the guests. Please request Mr. Yogesh Mane to receive the award. Absolutely, ma'am, most welcome. Thank you, ma'am, for accepting the award on behalf of Mr. Ritesh Sharma. The next award goes to Mr. Varun Chibbar, General Manager, Sofitel Mumbai of BKC. Mr. Varun has 20 years of experience in managing and contributing to luxury hotels, including being the General Manager of the Oberoi Mumbai. He has led large teams in turning around hotels with motivated teams, strategic decision-making, and measured risk appetite. IHC London and IIHM for your outstanding achievement and contribution in the hospitality industry is honored to present this award to you. The next award goes to Mr. Kunal Chauhan, General Manager, JW Marriott Mumbai Sahar. Mr. Chauhan is a general manager with proven track record of operating and managing some of the finest luxury and first-class business hotels. He's skilled in managing skills, marketing, rooms, food and beverage operation with strong financial understanding of the hotel business. IHC London and IIHM is honored to present this award to you for your outstanding achievement and contribution in the hospitality industry. Our next award is for the IHC London and IIHM Outstanding Hospitality Influencer. May I please request Mr. Shafqat Ali, publisher, Hospitality Horizon Magazine, and curator, Food TV Awards, to come up on the stage to receive it. Mr. Ali is a senior editor with 30 years experience in journalism, both in India and the Middle East. He has relaunched newspapers, revamped newsrooms, and developed new publications in the Middle East and India. Mr. Ali is currently publisher of Hospitality Horizon Magazine, India's first indigenously produced world-class travel and hospitality magazine, as well as curator of Food TV Plus Awards. IHC London and IIHM is honored to have you come here in person, and many, many congratulations to be able to receive this award. Thank you very much, Mr. Ahmed and Mr. Khurana, for coming over and joining the felicitation panel. And as we proceed ahead to the next segment, may I please request Mr. Diwan Gautam Anand to kindly come up on the stage for the further felicitations. Absolutely, sir. Our next set of awards are for the dynamic and inspirational hospitality leaders. IHC London and IIHM Hospitality Honors List 2023. Let's see who starts with a crown. The first recipient of this award for the Hospitality Honors 2023 is Mr. Anil Chadha, Divisional Chief Executive, ITC Hotels. Mr. Chadha is the Chief Operating Officer of ITC Hotels Division and has been associated with the hospitality industry for over 3 decades. With years of experience in various leadership roles, he has been instrumental in shaping the brand's philosophy of responsible luxury. Thank you, Mr. Bhalla, for coming up and accepting the award on behalf of Mr. Anil Chadha. The next award goes to Mr. Anurag Bhatnagar, CEO, the Leela Hotels and Resorts. We are expecting him in some time. He's on the way and will be reaching us very soon. So we will hold it on till then. Going on to the next award of the same category, Hospitality Honors 2023. Mr. Deepak Ori, CEO, Lebua Hotels. If I may please request Chef Abhijit Ghosh to kindly come up on the stage and accept the award on his behalf. Mr. Deepak has spearheaded Lebua Hotels and Resorts, a Thailand-based hospitality company. He has been recognized globally as an award-winning entrepreneur and celebrated speaker, being featured speaker at the Forbes Global CEO Conference and Financial Times Business of Luxury Summit. Thank you, Chef Ghosh, for accepting the award on behalf of Mr. Deepak Ori. Next online for Hospitality Honors 2023, Mr. Gaurav Singh, Market Vice President, South and East India, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka, Marriott International. If I may please request Mr. Kunal Chauhan to come up and accept the award. Mr. Gaurav Singh is now the Market Vice President, Southeast India, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. And prior to that, he has successfully been the Multi-Property Vice President, East India and Bangladesh of Marriott International and General Manager of JW Marriott Hotel, Kolkata. Thank you, Mr. Chauhan, for accepting the award on behalf of Mr. Gaurav Singh. The next award is conferred to Mr. Harshvardhan Neotia, Chairman, Ambuja Neotia Group. Unfortunately, he could not travel due to his pressing prior commitments, but he did send us a video message. If I may please request our IT team to run the message for all of us.
Greetings.
If I may please request.
Greetings. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a great honor and privilege for me to receive the IHC IIHM Honors List 2023. I am really proud to be a part of the hospitality industry, and for many years I have been pursuing this passion. I thank IIHM for the leadership role they are playing and for considering me for this coveted honor. I would like to wish all the participants the very best and my congratulations to all the awardees. Young students who are joining the hospitality industry, I can only say that it's very exciting times ahead, and particularly in our country, in India, when I believe hospitality and tourism is expected to have a great future. Wishing everyone all the very best, and thank you once again for honoring me. I sincerely regret my inability to join you personally in Mumbai today, but I send my greetings to all of you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Neotia, for such wonderful words. And if I may please request Ms. Sangeeta Bhattacharjee to kindly come up on his behalf and receive the award. Mr. Harshvardhan is a prominent Indian entrepreneur and businessman who is the chairman of Ambuja Neotio Group, a conglomerate with interests in real estate, hospitality, healthcare, and education. He's known for his significant contributions to the development of the business landscape in Eastern India. Thank you, Ms. Bhattacharjee, for accepting the award. The next award goes to Mr. Himanshu Taneja, Area Director of Operations, South and East India, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka, Marriott International. If I may please request Mr. Kunal Chauhan to come up on the stage and accept the award on his behalf. Having 21 years in the hospitality industry, excelled in competitive, challenging, and culturally diverse environments, and worked with top brands. Mr. Taneja got certified from Harvard University for food science and cooking. His constant goal is to cultivate and maintain only and only the finest of culinary operations with the upcoming market trends and innovations. The next award of IHC London and IIHM Hospitality Honours 2023 goes to Ms. Jyoti Mayal, President, Travel Agents Association of India. May I please request Mr. Samir Karnani, Managing Committee, member of TAAI, to please come up on the stage and receive the award on her behalf. Ms. Mayal is currently the president of the largest nodal Travel and Tourism Association, Travel Agents Association of India, and vice chairperson of FAITH, Federation of Associations in Tourism and Hospitality, chairperson of THSC, Tourism and Hospitality Skill Council, under the aegis of NSDC. She's the member national governing body of CII Tourism Council. Thank you, Mr. Karnani, for accepting the award on behalf of Mr. Mayal. The next award of the IHC London and IIHM Hospitality Honours 2023 goes to Mr. Kapil Shekri, co-founder Fratelli Wines. If I may please request Mr. Sonu Srivastav to come up on the stage and accept the award on his behalf. One of India's finest winemakers, Mr. Kapil was the co-founder of Fratelli Wines. Having launched his vineyard in Akluj in rural Maharashtra more than a decade ago, in 2006, he had grown to be a popular name and presence in India's wine scene. IHC London and IIHM is honored to present this award to Mr. Kapil Shekri. Thank you, Mr. Srivastava, for accepting the award on behalf of Mr. Kapil. Our next award for the same category goes to Mr. Kush Kapoor, CEO, Roseate Hotels. If I may please request Ms. Natasha D'Souza to come up on the stage and accept the award on his behalf. Mr. Kapoor started his career with a Trident, Udaipur. With over 17 years of experience in the hospitality industry, he has covered the most iconic hotels during his hospitality career across India and has many laurels to his name. He is an exceptional manager and leader, and he is the quintessential hotel professional with an eye for detail, with great people skills. Thank you, Ms. D'Souza, for accepting the award on behalf of Mr. Kapoor. The glamour is the common factor, maybe, in both. That's the only common factor. Okay. The next award goes to Chef Manish Mehrotra, Corporate Chef, Indian Accent. If I may please request Chef Abhijit Ghosh to come up on the stage and accept the award on his behalf. Chef Mehrotra started his career by getting selected as the kitchen management trainee for the Taj Group of Hotels, where he mastered the art of Pan-Asian cuisine. Chef Mehrotra joined Old World Hospitality's Oriental Octopus and traveled across Asia to train in Pan-Asian cuisine. In 2009, he designed a contemporary Indian menu of Indian accent. IHC London and IIHM is absolutely honored and proud to present this award to Chef Manish Mehrotra. The next award goes to Mr. Manish Gupta, CEO, Taj Sats. Mr. Gupta is a seasoned hospitality and food industry professional with experience of more than 26 years. Currently heading an airline catering business, having done multiple roles in various luxury hotels. IHC London and IIHM is honored to present this award to you. The next award goes to Mr. M.V. Ganesh, CEO, Manjira Hospitality. Mr. Ganesh is an expert in setting up turnkey projects, systems, design, and process, business development, training and personal development, government liaison, amongst others. Setting up hotel units with the finest standards and products for a unique guest delight, thus exceeding their expectations. He strongly practice and believe impossible we do at once, miracles takes time. IHC London and IIHM is honored to present this award to you. Next recipient of the award in the same category goes to Mr. N.S.N. Mohan, International Director, SCOL International. If I may please request Mr. Yogesh Bane to come up on the stage and accept the award on his behalf. Mr. Mohan has over 3 decades of expertise in international and domestic travel, headed nationals and multinationals as head of South India, started Kennedy Holidays with prime focus in international domestic holidays, cruise vacations, adventure holidays, special interest tours around the globe. IHC London and IIHM is honored to present this award to Mr. N.S.N. Mohan. The next award in the same category goes to Mr. Param Kannampilli, Chairman and Managing Director, Concept Hospitality. Mr. Param is the chairman and managing director of Concept Hospitality, a rare visionary in Indian hospitality. He was conferred the UN Global Futures Network Award, a United Nations affiliate, a special honor of the Good Earth in honor of his outstanding contribution to sustainable development and future of humanity. He currently manages 88 hotels, resorts, clubs, and service departments at 72 locations across India, Nepal, and Seychelles, with an additional 28 properties at various stages of development. Thank you, Dr. Bose, Mr. Walsh, Diwan Saab, for such a gesture. This is called as being truly hospitable. The next award of the same category goes to Mr. Patanjali Keshwani, Chairman, Lemon Tree Hotels. If I may please request Mr. Harkaran Singh, General Manager, reopening for Aurika Mumbai Sky City Luxury by Lemon Tree Hotels, to be on the stage to collect the award. Mr. Keswani started his career with the Tata Administrative Services upon graduation from IIMC in 1983, and after 15 years rose to the top as the Senior Vice President and Chief Operating Officer in the Taj Group of Hotels. He is the MD and Chairman of Lemon Tree Hotels Limited. He started Lemon Tree Hotels in 2002. He pioneered the concept of the mid-market hotel segment and created this low-cost career equivalent of the hotel industry in India. IHC London and IIHM is absolutely proud and honored to present this award to Mr. Keswani. We go on to the next recipient of the award of the same category, Mr. Prabhat Verma, Executive Vice President Operations, South India, International and Ancillary Businesses, IHCL. Mr. Verma held key positions like General Manager of Taj Malabar, Kochi, and Taj Coromandel, Chennai. He subsequently took over as General Manager, Crown Plaza, St. James, and 51 Buckingham Gate, London. Mr. Verma has won numerous industry accolades, including Young General Manager of the Year 2005, 5-star deluxe category by FHRAI, and the International Cooperation between the UK and India Award 2012 by Asian Voice. IHC London and IIHM is proud and honored to present this award to you, Mr. Verma. The next recipient of the same category goes to Mr. Puneet Dhawan, Senior Vice President Operations India and South Asia Accor. If I may please request Mr. Manish, General Manager, Sofitel Bikasi, to accept the award on his behalf. Mr. Dhawan, over his 2 decades at Accor, has held key positions across countries such as Hong Kong, Vietnam, Australia, Singapore, India, UAE, and Philippines. In 2020, Mr. Dhawan moved to India to lead its operations as Senior VP Operations, Accor India and South Asia. In his current role, he leads 55 hotels across India, South Asia. As Senior VP, successfully launched the fast raffles in India, as well as navigated the company across brands through the pandemic with heart and grit. The next award of the same category, IHC London and IIHM Hospitality Honours 2023, goes to Ms. Ranju Alex, VP South Asia, Marriott International. Miss Alex, current Area Vice President, West India, was studying to become an engineer when the notion of doing something different started forming. See, just a thought of doing something different gets you where. At the time, not many women worked in the hotel industry, but Miss Alex was inspired to swim against the tide. Nearly 30 years later, Miss Alex still comes to work each day with a spring in her step, thanks to a conviction to pursue a career that she loves. IHC London and IIHM is honored to present this award to Miss Ranju Alex. The next recipient of this category, IHC London and IIHM Hospitality Honors 2023, goes to Chef Ranveer Brar, celebrity chef. And if I may please request Padma Shri Chef Sanjeev Kapoor to please come up on the stage and accept the award on behalf of Chef Brar. With 25 years experience in the field and more than 12 years at senior kitchen management positions. Television celebrity, Master Chef India judge, author, restaurateur, food film producer, and benefactor, second chef on the Forbes Celebrity 100 list. IHC London and IIHM is honored to present this award to Chef Ranveer Brar. The next recipient of the award of the same category goes to Mr. Ratan Keswani, freelancer hospitality leadership coach. If I may please request Ms. Sangeeta Bhattacharjee to please come up on the stage and receive the award on his behalf. Mr. Keswani is a highly respected figure in the Indian hotel industry and alumnus of the Oberoi Center for Learning and Development. He has over 31 years of experience in managing high-performance teams across multiple functions and geographies. IHC London and IIHM is absolutely honored to present this award to Mr. Ratan Keswani. The next recipient of the award goes to Mr. Rohit Khattar, founder chairman, Old World Hospitality. If I may please request Ms. Natasha D'Souza once again to be on the stage to receive the award on behalf of Mr. Khattar. Mr. Rohit is the founder chairman of Old World Hospitality Limited, a company that operates 30 restaurants, 2 hotels, and India's most comprehensive performing arts and convention center. He is the curator of much loved restaurant brands like Indian Accent, Comarin, the All-American Diner, Oriental Octopus, and many more. He was featured amongst the Big 10 of the F&B industry and amongst the 99 superstars who changed our lives across India by Time Out. IHC London and IIHM is absolutely honored to present this award to Mr. Rohit Khattar. The next recipient of the award of the same category goes to Mr. Sanjay Sethi, MD and CEO, Chalet Hotels. If I may please request Mr. Yogesh Mane to be up on the stage to receive the award on behalf of Mr. Sanjay Sethi. Mr. Sethi comes with an extensive experience of more than 3 decades in providing strategic vision and leadership to leading hotel chains, currently serving as Managing Director and CEO at Chalet Hotels Limited. He is an executive committee member of the Hotel Association of India and the National Tourism Committee of CII and the Global Hospitality Committee of GRI. We are absolutely proud and honored to present this award to Mr. Sethi. The next award in the same category goes to Ms. Sonika Malhotra Kanhari, Joint Managing Director of the MBD. As an heiress to one of India's largest publishing groups, MBD, she always knew the math of growth. 2 decades ago, she helped her father diversify into hospitality. May I please request Ms. Sangeeta Bhattacharjee to come up on the stage and receive the award on behalf of Ms. Malhotra. IHC London and IIHM is absolutely honored to present this award to Ms. Malhotra. The next recipient of the award of the same category, IHC London and IIHM Hospitality Honors 2023, goes to Chef Srinivas Chalapati Rao, founder Simply South by Chef Chalapati Rao. Chef Rao served ITC hotels for over 2 decades and now the founder of Simply South by Chef Chalapati Rao, which has won numerous accolades from highly esteemed organizations like Best South Indian Restaurant by Times Food and Nightlife, as well as 44th Best Restaurant in India by Condé Nast Traveler for the year 2018. With 25 years of culinary experience, he judged the famed reality show MasterChef in Telugu. May I please request Chef Abhijit Ghosh to come up on the stage and receive the award on behalf of Chef Rao. Thank you, Chef Ghosh, for accepting the award on behalf of Chef Rao. The next recipient of this award of the same category, IHC London and IIHM Hospitality Honors 2023, goes to Mr. Sanjay Sharma, MD India and Southwest Asia Hyatt Hotels. Mr. Sharma is a hospitality veteran with over 2 decades in the industry and now the Managing Director, India and Southwest Asia at Hyatt Hotels Corporation. He has led numerous business cycles and helmed diverse workforce. He's marching towards a goal of having a more diverse portfolio of hotel offerings in both existing and emerging markets. IHC London and IIHM is absolutely honored and proud to present this award to you, Mr. Sharma. The next recipient of the award goes to Mr. Zorawar Kalra, MD Massive Restaurants. Mr. Kalra is an alumnus of the Bentley University and founder of the Massive Restaurants Private Limited, which owns brands such as Masala Library, Papaya, Farzi Cafe, Made in Punjab, and unique Asian eatery called Hotel Shanghai. He hosted the season 5 of MasterChef India. Mr. Kalra now has 16 brands in 8 countries. He has been recognized amongst the 50 most influential young Indians by GQ India. Many awards and accolades are countless to mention. IIT London and IIHM is honored to present this award to you, Mr. Kalra. The next award of the same category, IHC London and IIHM Honors 2023, goes to Mr. Zubin Saxena, Managing Director and Senior Area VP South Asia, Radisson Hotels. If I may please request Mr. Harkaran Singh, General Manager, Radisson Blu Mumbai, to accept the award on his behalf. Mr. Saxena had completed his MBA with distinction in business from University of Glasgow and had been in leading positions with the HVS Group, JLL Group, and IHG. He is listed in the top 20 of the Hotelier India Power List 2021. He is also listed under ET40, India's Hottest Business Leaders 2019. I would now like to invite Padma Shri Chef Sanjeev Kapoor to please join on the stage along with Dr. Bose, CEO, IIHM Hotel School Group, Mr. Gautam Anand, President of IIHM International College of Distinguished Fellows, Mr. Paul Walsh, MBE, and Professor David Foskett, Chairman, IHC London, who is over the Zoom. Thank you, Professor Foskett, for this from London for the big announcements.
Yes. I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
We can, Professor, we can.
Good, okay, great. Thank you very much. What an honor it is for me now to talk about the Lifetime Achievement Awards presented by IIHC London and IIHM. The next award in this category are the Lifetime Achievement Awards. And this is given out in great recognition and appreciation to those stalwarts who have contributed tirelessly over the years to the betterment and success of the hospitality industry. They have set a personal example of leadership, competence, and have set the highest standards in hospitality of excellence and service, and are an inspiration to us all. I must firstly apologize if I mispronounce some of the names or some of the places or locations, because I'm, obviously, you know, an old Londoner. So, what a great pleasure for me, firstly, to announce the award of Lifetime Achievement to Chef Manjit Singh Gill. Dr. Singh Gill is a culinary professional of par excellence, reputed for his constant innovation in the world of gastronomy. His name is to reckon with the national and global hospitality and culinary industry. As a former corporate chef of ITC, his knowledge and experience comes from 4 decades of work in pioneering world-class restaurants, creating traditional Indian food and drawing on the nation's culinary diversity, bringing unmatched fame to concept restaurants like the famous Bukhara, the Northwest Frontier Tandoori cuisine Damkut, a grand cuisine from Avda Singh, the specialized cuisine of 4 southern states of India, kebab and curry, the best of pan-Indian kebabs and curry dishes, and the most recent raw venga, honestly vegetarian cuisine, based on the philosophy, principles, and guidelines of industry in Indian gastronomy, Ayurveda, served in the royal style. Chef received the Punjabi Gold Award from the World Punjabi Organization for his valuable contribution to Punjabi cuisine. The very prestigious Paratan Ratan from Punjab University, Shadakar, and the Silver Certificate of Excellence in the Sheraton Culinary Olympics in Boston, USA. In recognition of outstanding lifetime achievement to the betterment of the hospitality industry, thank you for all your fabulous, fabulous contribution and work, Chef Gill. In recognition for outstanding lifetime contribution to the betterment of hospitality industry, visionary guidance and leadership over the years, IHC, London and IIHM is honoured to present this award to you. For the Lifetime Achievement Award to Mr. Rajit Kaul. He is the president of Leela Palace Hotels and Resorts. In his 4 decades of a long career, Rajit Kaul has helmed some of the most iconic hotels, including working with some of the Oberon Group properties. A mentor to his colleagues, he has always stressed the importance of good talent. He has trained an army of hoteliers, imparting his passion for creating immaculately memorable experience to industry leaders of the future. In a long and distinguished career, Rajit Kaul has achieved many milestones. The Lima hotels are considered some of the best in the world, and the group has been voted among the top hotel brands in the world several times. In recognition for this long, outstanding achievement for the betterment of the industry, we at IHC and IIHM are honoured to present you to this Lifetime Achievement Award. Our next Lifetime Achievement Award goes to Ms. Kamila Punjabi. Born in Mumbai, Kamila Punjabi read economics at Cambridge and went on to become the marketing director of Taj Hotels. With a lifelong passion for food, Kamila helmed create several restaurants for these premier hotels, featuring little-known regional dishes. She is author of the world's best-selling book on curry, 50 Great Curries of India. It has sold over 800,000 copies and has been described as the definitive guide to Indian cooking. Camilla opened the Bombay Brasserie in London in 1982, introducing regional cooking to the UK for the first time and changing the way Indian cuisine is perceived in Britain. In 2001, she joined her family's restaurant company, Masala World, owner of Chutney Mary, Vasami, Masala Zone, and Amma, in recognition of this lifetime achievement contribution to the betterment of our industry, for the success of our industry. IIHM and IHC London are delighted to present you with the Lifetime Achievement Award. Many congratulations.
Hospitality is such a great industry because it spreads happiness, it spreads dreams, it encompasses all manner of people, and it serves the whole world. We are very lucky to have reached where we have, because if I remember right, I have spent 55 years in this industry.
Oh, wow. Wow. Wow.
And when I first joined, even my employers, the Tatas, told me, what have we done wrong by you? We have 75 other companies. And why would you want to join the Taj? The turnover of the Taj was 2 crores and the profit was 2 lakhs. It was seen to have no future. And Tata said, Taj is a guest house we run for our visitors. It's not a business. I was probably among the first women. I was definitely the first sales manager of a hotel in India. And when I went on my first sales calls, the corporate said, we didn't know the Taj was on sale. So that was the status of the industry 55 years ago. No women, no educated people. So in 55 years, we have come such a long way. We are such an important industry which contributes the soft power of a country. We give employment to people who are not necessarily very high up in mathematics or IT, but just have a wonderful, welcoming attitude. It's the only industry in the world which centers around attitude. It doesn't encompass any skills to start with. All skills are taught on site. We are very proud. We are not an industry. We are a big family. No matter in my 55 years where I went as a young sales manager, wherever in the world I went, I was welcomed by hotel managers, by travel trade. And it is generally nothing to do with me. It was the spirit of the industry. So just want to thank you all for everything that everybody in the industry contributes.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Congratulations.
Please. Okay, so so the lessons that you obviously heard of this old ad that used to come out in television when I was much younger, and which was Neighbors envy, owners pride. So if you look at the prism of from my eyes and look at Camellia Punjabi, of course we are inseparable friends now, aren't we? All right. Now, the good thing is that when after all these years that she's been away from the Taj, all her brands still do so well. Okay. So the lesson that we are learning from you is, and this is important for all of us as a nation, if you cannot eat together, you cannot live together.
True. Well said. Beautifully said.
And basis that, नजरों में फिर फूल महके, नजरों में फिर फूल महके, दिल में फिर शमा जले. नजरों में फिर फूल महके. I know you don't understand, but I will translate this. You're not supposed to actually. नजरों में फिर फूल महके, दिल में फिर शमा जले. और तसव्वुर ने लिया कमिलिया के बज़ में जाने का नाम, मतलब free meal. You are a star of India and we are proud of you.
Absolutely.
So just taking on from that statement, it is true that in the early years when we conceived of restaurant brands, we used to say, at least I used to say to myself, if a restaurant brand cannot succeed for 50 years without anything other than physical renovation, then we have failed.
Shubhanada, I'll take a liberty. I want to call Mr. Kaul. This is a picture opportunity that I don't want to lose. Can I call you as well? I'm taking the liberty. Please. This is a photo opportunity like no other. Let them have both of them together. Exactly. Please.
So, when she walked in, I went over and I apologized for whoever's on stage to tell her that how I really felt. And I said, there are so many luminaries in this room, but for me, the room just became brighter.
And I know Camellia through Mr. Kaul. I mean, Gil Saab, please come. Please join us. Owner's pride. Thank you, Kaul Saab. Thank you. The picture was incomplete without you.
Nice. You're a good one.
I know.
Yeah. Camellia, bless.
God bless you.
And now we move on to our next award for lifetime achievements from IHC and IIHM. This goes to Ifran Razak, MD, Prestigious Estate Projects. With more than 48 years of rich, hands-on experience in the retail and real estate industry, Mr. Ifran Razak steered Prestige onwards with a keen business acumen and foresight, placing the highest priority on ethical business principles and practices. A visionary, a real estate icon, and inspiration behind the company's success. He has the ability to create opportunities and the determination to ensure that this vision comes to fruition. He is also the company's principal architect, exhibiting the creativity and insight required to conceive aesthetically appealing and yet wholly saleable real estate projects. Under his able leadership, Prestige today, the only resale graded developer in India, and has been awarded the financial rating of A+ and A1+ by ICRA in recognition for this outstanding achievement for the betterment of the hospitality industry, the visionary guidance and leadership of this incredible individual, IHC and IIHM award the Lifetime Achievement Award. Many congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Anand Ramachandran, Head of CRM and Marketing of Prestige Mumbai, to be accepting the award on behalf of Sir. Now, request the dignitaries to be there on the stage. It is the time of the evening that we have been waiting for so long. I'm sure there has been a lot of stars who had been on the grounds of ITC Maratha this banquet today evening, but then yes, there is a guardian star of all stars. You know, it is always said that only then the shine of the other stars come into the glow. Ladies and gentlemen, once again in this evening, we now come to the most awaited moment of the show, the announcement and investiture ceremony of IHC London and IIHM Hall of Fame 2023. I would please request Professor David Foskett to kindly do the honors. And request Mr. Atul Bhalla, Area Manager, Western East ITC Hotels and General Manager ITC Maratha, and Ms. Richa Sharma, Head Corporate Communications and PR, ITC Hotels, to kindly be on the stage when the announcement of this honor is made.
Thank you very much.
Applause, please, all of you. Over to you, Professor.
Thank you very much. What a great honor for me to announce the Hall of Fame. IHC and IIHM Hall of Fame recognizes the outstanding contributions to the field of hospitality. It is dedicated to promote the highest standards of hospitality and enshrines permanently in the hospitality history the names of those deserving this honor. Nakul Anand, Executive Director of ITC Limited, has had an illustrious career spanning over 4 decades in the hospitality industry, with a passion for creating exceptional guest experiences and a commitment to sustainable practices. He has been instrumental in establishing ITC Hotels as a leading hospitality brand in India and beyond. Anand's leadership has been crucial to ITC's pioneering efforts towards responsible luxury, showcasing a unique blend of Indian hospitality, contemporary design, and sustainable practices. Building on ITC's ethos as an exemplar in sustainability, he has passionately advocated the imperative for sustainable business model of hotelier, leveraging the significant learnings of sustainable excellence with ITC. He has led the team of ITC Hotels to pioneer the concept of responsible luxury in the hospitality industry. This commitment has won global recognition for ITC Hotels as the largest chain of hotels in the world, having the maximum number of LEED Platinum certified properties as the stringent norms of the US Green Building Council. Apart from his professional commitments, Nakul Anand has been a mentor to numerous young hospitality professionals and is widely regarded as one of the industry stalwarts, icons, heroes. He has served various industry bodies and is a recipient of several accolades and awards for his contribution to the hospitality industry. Recognizing this huge contribution in hospitality culinary across the world on the 8th International Hospitality Day, the International Hospitality Council London and IAHM inducted Mr. Anand, Executive Director, ITC, into the famous Hospitality Hall of Fame. IHC London, IIHM, welcomes Mr. Nakal Anand to the investiture ceremony of IHC London and IIHM Hall of Fame 2023. Many, many congratulations for this most iconic hospitality leader. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Mr. Bhalan and Ms. Sharma. I would now like to thank Professor David Foskett for joining us online. And may I also request you to hold back online, Professor, and the panel on the stage just for a few more minutes for the launch of Dr. Subarna Bose's second book, The Art of Sustainable Hospitality. And we would request Mr. Paul Walsh to give a small introduction for the same, please. Mr. Walsh, if you could just say a few words on the introductory concept of this book, please.
So hi, first of all, it was so wonderful to have all of you. And although we had dearly missed our very dear Mr. Nakul Anand for the Hall of Fame, as you perhaps know that the Hall of Fame is one of our most signature recognition in the entire hospitality world. The first Hall of Fame in 2017 was inducted to none other than Mr. Ratan Tata in 2017. And then it was followed by the man next to me, Padma Shri Sanjeev Kapoor, who has been absolutely one-man army to change the entire perception of the Indian culinary from a concept of bawarchi to pastry. There's one man who did it all, and we don't need to tell more about it because I need to write 5 books on that. And third Hall of Fame went to a very famous French chef. You all know Raymond Blanc. And Raymond Blanc was the third recipient. And today we are so proud to have among us Mr. Nakul Anand, Executive Director, ITC Limited, inducted in this very, very famous array of the August Company in the International Hospitality Council, London, and IHM Hall of Fame 2023. Thank you very much. And this book is a small effort, is a joint effort, not just by me, but by many, many people who are, some of them are in the room, and of course, from Mr. Diwan Anand, Gautam Anand, Mr. Kapoor, all have contributed their quotes, Mr. Rajiv Kaul, sir, and this is an excellent, excellent compilation of the future of the industry. We call it the art of sustainable hospitality. So thank you for all the support and all the love. Thank you for everything. Now I will hand over to Shabnam for a quick announcement.
Many, many, many congratulations, Dr. Bose, for another initiation of taking hospitality ahead together. Now, may I please request the Lifetime Achievement Awardees, Mr. Gill, Mr. Rajiv Kaul, Ms. Punjabi, to be up on the stage for a quick photograph with the felicitation panel. Okay, fantastic. Sure. So,
all right, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. This is one of the most historic photographs that we want to click. So all the awardees, we'll request you to please join on the stage for one of the most historic pictures that we're going to click. One of the most strongest pictures of the Indian hospitality industry will be clicked today, which will make history for sure. Requesting all the awardees to please come join the stage for a quick photograph. All the awardees, requesting everybody, all the awardees who've been awarded so far to please come up, join the stage for a quick photograph. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the most strongest and the most powerful pictures that will be clicked today. I'll request Ms. Punjabi to come in the center downstairs. All right, requesting all the awardees who've been awarded so far to kindly come up for a group photo. This is by far one of the most strongest hospitality pictures being clicked tonight, which will for sure make history. Ladies and gentlemen, some of you can go at the back, on top of the stage as well. Requesting the directors, Mr. Rupinder Khurana, Ms. Shabnam, Ms. Sanchari, to as well join the photograph.
of course, why not? Sure.
First line, if you could hold this.
Thank you and many, many congratulations to all the awardees of the first segment, and thank you for coming forward for a photograph. The celebration is not yet over, ladies and gentlemen. May I please request Dr. Bose to felicitate Chef Sanjeev Kapoor. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Chef Sanjeev Kapoor. May I please request Dr. Bose to felicitate Mr. Gautam Anand. Request Dr. Bose to felicitate Mr. Paul Walsh. Mr. Walsh, kindly be on the stage. Come up on the stage, please. Mr. Paul Walsh. Big round of applause for Mr. Paul Walsh. Thank you so much, esteemed dignitaries, our felicitation panel who have done the felicitation, and all the awardees, congratulations who got felicitated. Now I would like to hand it over, the session, the event, the evening, to my colleague, Ms. Natasha D'Souza, to take over the proceedings from here.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Natasha D'Souza, your host for this segment of awards. I welcome you all once again to the event. IIHM is one of the world's best hotel schools hailed by 50 countries. Today, IIHM is the largest hotel school chain that leads in the field of international hospitality management education in India. IIHM May I request the IT team to please play the IIPC clip, please?
Welcome to the graduation ceremony of IIPC's 6 months advanced diploma in bakery and patisserie. Today, we celebrate the achievements of our talented students who have completed this rigorous program. Over the past 6 months, our students have learned and mastered the art of bakery and patisserie, honing their skills through hands-on experiences and expert guidance from our dedicated instructors. From classic breads and pastries to intricate cake decorations and exquisite desserts, our students have demonstrated their passion, creativity, and commitment to excellence. Throughout their journey, they have supported one another, fostering a sense of community and camaraderie that will last a lifetime. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for, the graduation of our proud students. Congratulations to the newest graduates of IIPC's 6 months advanced diploma in bakery and patisserie. Your hard work and dedication have paid off. As our graduates embark on their new journey, we are confident that they will continue to inspire and delight the world with their extraordinary culinary talents. We wish them all the best in their future endeavors. Thank you for joining us for this momentous occasion. Congratulations once again to all our graduates.
IIHM, Institute of Patisserie and Culinary, is one of the best pastry and culinary school, was launched by International Institute of Hotel Management in Bangalore in 2022 and in Pune in 2023. I would like to invite Chef Abhijit Ghosh, Director of IIHM, Institute of Patisserie and Culinary, to come up on the stage and say a few words about the institute.
Hello. A very good evening to all of you. And I'm so glad that you all are here. I will tell you a little bit about the Pastry Academy we started in Bangalore. This is, thanks. So this is basically a Pastry Academy we started. It's a dream which was fulfilled by Dr. Bose, like the CEO of IIHM. It's a sister brand of IIHM. The first academy we started in Bangalore, and the second one we started in Pune, and we are opening Calcutta soon. So basically, this is an academy where specializes the students who want to do course in pastry, bakery, and chocolates. So we have programs like 6-month diploma program, which has started. We will be starting the second batch this year. We do a 10-weekend professional course, which is like for the home bakers, professionals who cannot come on Monday to Friday, but they come on Saturday, 10 Saturdays. All the modules are being covered in these 10 Saturdays. And also we do cake design. It's a 5-week course, very specialized course where we take care of all the fondant cake, the figurines, and the wedding cakes. So this is something we have started a year back and growing slowly. I want all your support and blessings, and please support us on this. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chef Ghosh. We will now commence the IHC London and IIHM International Hospitality Day Awards 2023. I would now request Mr. Rupinder Khurana and Chef Abhijit Ghosh to kindly come on stage for felicitation of the awardees under this segment. The first set of awardees are Mr. Nidesh Nain and Mr. Deepak Damodar Wag from Taj Lands in Mumbai. Please give a round of applause. I would now like to call upon stage Ms. Shabnam Haldar to join Mr. Khurana in felicitating the other awardees. Mr. Terence Lobo from 4 Points by Sheraton, Navi Mumbai. Can we have you on stage, please? Our next awardee is Clifford De Silva from Kamath Hotels. Do we have Mr. De Silva? Yes. Our next awardees are Mr. Dipesh Nanavre and Mr. Lilesh Salve from IBIS Thane. Moving on, we have Mr. Rishikesh Kakkad and Mr. Bhavan Singh from Radisson Blu, Mumbai International Airport. Moving on, may I now call upon stage Ms. Arfa Sheikh, Mr. Aman Mehrolia, and Mr. Shadab Hussain from Hotel Suba Palace, please. Our next awardees are Akash Pirmole and Priyesh Gorath from Hotel Bava Suites. I now request Mr. Amit Chawla from Country Inn Suites by Radisson to please join us. Our next awardees are Ronnie Korea and Pooja Gaikwad from ITC Maratha. Our next awardee is Ms. Rashmi Kirve from Seven Apple Hotels and Resorts, Mahape. Moving on, we have Mr. Iman Khan and Mr. Mohammad Rafi Sheikh from the Fern Goregaon. I would now like to thank Ms. Shabnam Haldar for joining us on stage. Thank you, ma'am, for felicitating. May I call upon stage Ms. Sanchari Ghosh to please join Mr. Khurana for felicitating the awardees. May I call upon stage Ms. Sanchari Chaudhary to join Mr. Khurana for felicitating the awardees, please. Our next set of awardees are Ms. Rutika Ghadge and Ms. Zaina Pagriwala from Taj Lands End. Our next awardee is Mr. Manohar Nimbore. May I please call upon stage Mr. Jayesh Wadar to collect the award on his behalf from Novotel Mumbai, Juhu Beach. Our next awardee is Ms. Dipanjali Kilji from Ibis Mumbai Airport. Our next awardee is Jomin D'Souza from Ibis Navi Mumbai. Our next awardee is Ms. Anaga Shirodkar from Ibis Vikhroli. Our next awardees are Ms. Anushka Shirsat and Ms. Babli Pathak from Fortune Select Exotica, Navi Mumbai. Our next awardees are Mr. Richard Almeida, Mr. Vivek Patil, and Ms. Bhagyashree Kamath from Sofitel Mumbai BKC. Our next awardees are Ms. Andrea D'Souza, Mr. Shaktish Chandra Yadav, and Mr. Prasad Chipkar from Taj Lands End. Our next awardees are Mr. Kailas Lad and Ms. Roslyn Karpanam from Yaucha, Mumbai. Our next awardee is Mr. O'Neill Credo from JW Marriott Mumbai, Juhu. Moving on, I would now like to thank Ms. Santari Chaudhary for joining us on stage and felicitating the awardees. I would now like to call upon stage Ms. Sangeeta Bhattacharjee and Ms. Shabnam Haldar to felicitate our next set of awardees. Chef Khosh, can I call you on stage to felicitate the next set of awardees with Mr. Khurana, please? Our next awardees are Mr. Pankaj Tiwari and Mr. Jeevan Bhisht from Hotel Sahara Star. Our next set of awardees are Mr. Nitin Fofle and Mr. Jatindra Jaina from Holiday Inn International Airport, Mumbai. Our next awardees are Mr. Deepak Rautela and Ms. Shagun Fulzele from Novotel Mumbai International Airport. Can we have a round of applause, please? Next bodies are Mr. Jabir Patel, Mr. Praveen Khair, and Mr. Avinash Satpal from Suba International Hotel. Our next awardees are Natasha Montero and Keshav Ahir from Taj Lands in Mumbai. Our next awardee is Mr. Osama Ansari from Suba Galaxy. Our next awardees are Mr. Raj Das and Mr. Tulsi Ram Pangeni from Hotel Click Calip. Our next awardees are Mr. Gaurav Sharma and Mr. Kuldeep Vishwakarma from Hilton Mumbai International Airport. Can we have a big round of applause, please? Our next awardee is Chef Vaibhav Gawad from the Fern Residency Turbe. Our next awardees are Mr. Swapnil Kondwe and Mr. Sujit Godpade from the Leela Mumbai. I would now like to thank Chef Ghosh for joining us on stage and felicitating the awardees. Thank you for joining us, Chef. May I now request Ms. Sangeeta Bhattacharjee to join us on stage for felicitating the other set of awardees, please. Our first set of awardee is Mr. Vatsal Damania from Taj Santa Cruz, Mumbai. Moving on. Our next set of awardees are Mr. Piran Punegar and Mr. Fabian Albuquerque from ITC Grand Central. Our next set of awardees are Ms. Mansi Shinde, Mr. Farooq Sheikh, and Mr. Abushad Kazi from Radisson Mumbai Andheri MIDC. Our next set of awardees are Mr. Gautam Maitra and Mr. Parshuram Narlikar from Hotel Bava Continental. We have our awardees back from ITC Grand Central. May I please call upon stage Mr. Puran Punegar and Mr. Fabian Albuquerque. Congratulations. Moving on, may I please call upon stage Mr. Balasaheb Takle, Mr. Dagru Mali, Mr. Balakrishna Pujari, and Mr. Subodh Gahatraj from President IHCL Selections, Mumbai. Our next awardees are Mr. Prajwal Shetty and Mr. Shivam Dubey from Orica, Mumbai Sky City. Our next set of awardees are Ms. Vidhi Hatankar and Ms. Priyanka Taure from Lemon Tree Premier Mumbai International Airport. Our next awardees are Mr. Kunal Onkar, Mr. Rahul Anand, and Mr. Mohit Rajawat from Stay Vista Private Limited. Our next set of awardees are Ms. Zoya Lakrawala, Mr. Hitesh Wagela, and Mr. Hitesh Patel from Lord of the Drinks. Thank you so much, Ms. Sangeeta. Thank you so much, Ms. Sangeeta Bhattacharjee, for joining us on stage and felicitating the awardees. May I now call upon stage Ms. Sanchari Chaudhary to please join us on stage. Our first set of awardees are Mr. Pawan Kumar Jha and Mr. Sudhir Salvi from Fortune Park, Lake City, Thane, members ITC Hotel Group. Our next set of awardees are Mr. Harshad Narkar and Mr. Aziz Sheikh from Svenska Design Hotel. Our next set of awardees are Mr. Sachin Vast, Mr. Hitesh Rajput, Mr. Harman Singh, and Ms. Rabonita Chaudhary from the Oberoi, Mumbai. Moving on. Our next set of awardees are Mr. Vishnu Samant, Our next set of awardees are Mr. Vishnu Samant, Mr. Agnello Fernandez, Mr. Blaine Pereira, and Mr. Anuj Kumar from Trident Nariman Point. Our next awardee is Mr. Blaine Fernandez from JW Marriott, Mumbai, Sahar. Our next awardee is from Our next awardees are Mr. Vijay Murudkar and Mr. Dayanidhi Paridha from the Western Mumbai Garden City. Our next awardees are Mr. Rohan Rege, Mr. Santosh Rawat, Ms. Monal Prabhu, and Mr. Suraj Joshi from the St. Regis, Mumbai. Our next awardee is Mr. Vishal Rawal from Novotel Imagica Khopoli. Moving on, we have Mr. Sanjog Rane and Mr. Akash Loghani from Hotel Bawa Regency. Our next awardee, Mr. Vikram Negi and Mr. Jitendra Panaria from Hotel Bawa International. Our next awardees are Mr. Narayan Sogle and Mr. Chirag Shetty from Gajali, Mumbai. And last but not the least, we have Mr. Sunil Nirmal and Mr. Uday Dhuru from Hakasan, Mumbai. I would now like to thank Ms. Sanchari Ghosh and Sanchari Chaudhary and Mr. Rupinder Singh Khurana for felicitating all the awardees. Thank you so much. With this, we come to an end for the award ceremony and this beautiful evening, the 8th International Hospitality Day celebrations. And may I now request Mr. Rupinder Singh Khurana to give us a vote of thanks.
Good evening, and what a wonderful evening it has been. For all the winners for today, congratulations once more. And it was a wonderful, wonderful evening having you all join us today. Thank you so much, and congratulations from our side once more. Thank you.
I would like to extend my heartiest congratulations to all the participants and all the awardees tonight. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining us.